What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Summer Friday, one might add. You may be feeling like, wow, we got through the week. The sunshine is here. The warm weather. A beach may be calling your name. Maybe a beach, maybe a bar, maybe a beach bar combined. You'll find yourself there. Maybe you're traveling a little bit. Who knows? The world is our oyster at this point in time. Francesca, how are we doing?
Very soft-spoken today.
I don't have
You're just
much
like
energy.
You're just like, I hope you guys all end up. It sounds nice.
I'd really love to just continue speaking at this volume. I really would. I have a painful headache.
Mama's got a headache.
Mama's got a headache and indigestion. I am
And a wee
23.
bit of indigestion.
I'm 23 years old and I can't drink without feeling like I'm 80. So here we are. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You look like a teacher. I can't stop looking at you.
I don't know what. I woke up. I had to pack. I don't know what I packed for this weekend. I put clothes on that I just.
You're wearing capris.
Yeah.
I like them though.
Well, they're longer than capris.
I think it's just when you sit down, they look like capris.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Oh, wow. The tattoo's very visible.
I mean, yeah, it's on my
leg.
leg.
But I forgot about it. And I'm like, oh, shit, she has a tattoo.
I have to cover my eyes. I can't look at your virgin ankles
My
like that.
dainty ankles.
Your dainty ankles.
My dainty
God.
ankles.
Let me cover up. Well, anyways, guys, it's Friday. The vibes are high, even though the voice is low. And we have to stop drinking on Wednesdays.
Big.
That's what I realized today.
I woke up Thursday mornings, and it's just like, how is today is not Friday. Like,
Look at my eyes.
It was incredible.
I can't open them.
Yeah. We're 2 for 2 on Wednesdays, and we got to put a stop to that.
It has
quickly.
to end. We got to at least push it to Thursday.
Yeah.
We can't be drinking on Wednesday.
Can't be starting
every
on
week.
Wednesday.
It's Thursday's a wash the next day. It's terrible.
I know.
It's hard to get with.
I know.
But either way, we had a lovely night because Hannah and Dylan were in town, New York City. It was Dylan's birthday, and they so graciously invited us to Dylan's birthday dinner. And it was lovely.
Lovely.
A really nice time.
I didn't realize, and I was laughing at my Instagram story, that because like the tables were all sort of separated in a way, like so that people could, if you were sitting on the bench side, you could get in and out. Mm-hmm. It just looks like I was exiled to like a different table. Like there's a little bit of a gap. It just looks funny. It's like, ooh, it's like we're at the kids' table or something.
Oh, that's not something I picked up on, Fran.
Oh, I watched it back this morning and chuckled a little bit, but it was very, very fun. They're a good time. Hannah is truly one of the funniest people.
Yeah, she's a delight. They're both delights.
Yeah.
It's funny because Dylan was like, you were talking shit about me on the podcast a couple months ago, and I was like, yeah, I was. Like, what? Yeah, because I know they can take it.
Oh, yeah.
I know if you talk shit about Dylan, he could take it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had to be honest how I felt
Well,
about
if
the
he
situation.
can dish it, he can take it, and he likes to dish it.
Right. So he's got to be able to take it, and he did take it. He was laughing. He was like, I mean, you're at my birthday dinner, so like we're fine. So
Correct.
It was good. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
Bless you, Mother Fran.
Yeah, cut that out.
I'll cut it.
Mother Fran. Ooh. That's my new nickname for you. Mother Fran.
That feels powerful.
Mother Fran.
Mother Fran feels like I can make plants sprout out of the earth at any time.
You look like you can make plants sprout out of the earth right now. The whole teacher thing has got me going. I don't know. But I can't even think straight. Like you see how hard it is to get through in my eyes. I'm malfunctioning right now. But anyways, we're turning it around, okay? Friday energy is here.
Ooh, volume's going up.
The volume is going up. People were not prepared for that. But we're swinging it back around. Guys, we're going out tonight. We're keeping this train going. I literally feel like my other personality just came out.
Yeah.
Like first I was talking slow and I said, fuck that. It's Friday energy time. We're going out tonight. It's Bree's birthday, so we're going out. Fran can't make it. She's going to Montauk. Whatever. Bougie ass bitch. She's going to Montauk. But we'll be out in the city tonight. So we're keeping the train going. So just because I'm slow right now in the middle of the day does not mean I'm going to be slow tonight. We keep on chugging along.
Choo choo.
Yep. Choo choo.
Hell yeah. Just, I don't know what we're talking about.
You have nothing to say?
I don't know why.
We should talk about the debate
train
we were
is
having.
going. No.
What?
I was saying we should talk about
No,
the debate.
because
Bring the
I
debate
just-
on.
I
want to
just-
know what the people think.
No, I just don't really want to argue with you anymore, to be
we
completely
don't even have to
honest.
argue. Can we just lay it out, and then I want to see what people say.
Okay. Yes, but I don't want a peep out of you after I lay it out.
Okay. Fine. Jesus.
Can I
See,
lay it
I don't
out?
like when you bring it up, because then everyone's like, Fran's so mean to Noah. But it's
they're just.
Can I lay
observing.
it? Can I lay it out since it was my?
because then you don't speak about it on the podcast at the same level that you do off the podcast.
Is this going in the podcast? I hope it is. I hope this back and forth.
Yeah,
is.
why wouldn't it?
Yes.
Can I lay it out since it was my
Yes.
argument? Okay. And Noah, I want to reiterate what Fran said, and I'd also like to reiterate it to the listeners, because you're right. They will be like, Fran's so mean
and
to
then
Noah.
we start recording, and Noah's like, acting like
Noah
the victim.
acts so innocent, like the victim. Meanwhile, he's like
When the cameras
stomping
are
his
off,
boots around, fucking.
the cameras are off. He's like, you guys are wrong.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
well, when you find out you're wrong, you're wrong, and he gets all high and mighty about it.
You legitimately just yelled at me.
I did because, like I said,
not
you-
even as a joke. You were
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
shut up.
Well,
you were pissing us off.
You're a poker.
Yeah, he just kept poking the
He was
bear.
poking.
No,
he
I was
knew.
just-
This is
No,
what happened.
you were poking.
He knew that we were not having it, right?
Yeah.
And he knew that I was like, Noah, I am severely hungover. Stop it.
Literally,
and he
also
just
the
kept
worst
going.
thing you can say to Rhea is you can't take a joke, and you said it multiple
I said it
times.
multiple
and you
times.
said it
That's
multiple
is
times.
poking the bear.
That was after though. That
Yeah.
was later. That was just when
That
I was
was-
trying to fuck with her. But
Exactly. Right there we go.
But
So-
before it wasn't.
No, but you were genuinely pissing me off. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
even. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna like
Gia was agreeing with me. I didn't see you guys yelling at Gia.
because Gia doesn't say
And
it in
she
like a
didn't poke-
condescending
yes,
tone.
Correct.
You know, Gia was
I
just
mean, I don't think I
stating.
said it
Okay, well, let's say what the fucking argument
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
because people are like, they sound like a bunch of three assholes arguing with each
People
other about
are also
nonsense.
gonna think that this is so serious, and when they hear what we were actually arguing about, they're gonna be like, "Why the fuck did you guys get
Yeah,
that?"
that's honestly
did
how
you-
I felt. I'm
why
like,
did you
why
get
are
so-
we?
why did you guys get so
why am I being
angry?
yelled at for this?
because sometimes here's the thing.
Well, sometimes I think Noah disagrees with us just to disagree with us.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think that Noah has been proven wrong multiple times on this show about things he says he's adamant
Right.
he's right about.
That's correct.
And that's what pissed me off because I was like, why do you think you're so right now when you've been wrong so many times? Like so many more times.
We've all been wrong.
We've all been wrong before, but maybe not as wrong as you have been statistically on this podcast. You said chiropractors didn't need to go to school. Anyways,
Numbers don't lie.
yeah. Anyways, let's say the argument. Here's what happened. And by the way, nobody take this too fucking seriously. Everyone's like, oh, Noah, Fran, and Rhea need to take a break. They argue so much. Bitches, we're here together every single day. We're going to argue a little bit. Here's the argument.
Yep.
New show. New season of Dave came out, okay? On FX and Hulu. This is not an ad.
Great 2 episodes, by the way.
Great show. We love Dave. Second season came out, and Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner had a cameo on the show.
Yeah.
And somehow we started talking about whether or not they get compensated
I
for
actually
going.
have a question.
What?
How did this even happen? Like, how did it start?
I
You
said,
it.
I watched the new episodes. They were like really good talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Kendall and Hailey had like literally like a 5-second cameo, just showed up like wearing bikinis. And like that was it. Like for like a few minutes.
And you said,
And then
you
I made a
brought it up.
comment like, and they got paid. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay,
I was like,
okay.
oh, well, I don't think so. Like, I think they just.
And I was
okay,
like-
all right, I got it.
yeah. And I was like, well, they like
Yeah.
showed up, got paid, and bounced, like,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
And Noah was
The
like,
day's
well,
work.
I don't think they got paid. That's their friend. And I was like, no, that's not how it works. Just because you're friends with somebody in Hollywood, your agent's going to step in and say,
Yeah.
Kendall Jenner needs to get paid for this. Maybe Kendall Jenner doesn't need the money.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't even want the money. But the agent is for sure stepping in and saying, if Kendall is going to appear on your show, we need some moolah. We need
For
to
sure.
be compensated. And Noah was so adamant that there is no way, and he's just doing it for a friend.
I was
Oh,
like,
here
okay,
he's doing it. He's doing it. No, I wasn't being adamant about it.
No, I was just being like, at a certain point, I was like, oh yeah, maybe that's a good point, and maybe the Asian.
You didn't say that at the time, Fran. Fran, did you say that?
No, I'm not changing
Fran's
my
face right now. He's lying. He's straight up lying. It's unbelievable.
I'm blown away.
Can you let me finish? Because I'm not changing my argument. I'm just saying, I did say in the moment, I was like, oh, maybe they got like something, but it's not. They didn't ask for like a ton. They got the minimal amount if they got anything, like minimal, like. Just for being on the show, they didn't ask for like money.
Now,
they were just
I
like, "You're on the show, you get like."
I got a question for you. Minimal amount of money, is that still getting paid?
Yes, but
whoa! Thank you. That was it. Noah,
no, but I still think that they didn't. I still think that they didn't. I'm not going to back down. I have to take
a deep breath. Yeah. This is the stupid argument.
For the record, I agree with Ria. I do believe that they were compensated in some form.
You don't think there's any scenario in TV or film where you're really good friends and like they're doing the shoot and they're like, oh, you want to come by and just like.
I'm sure there has been in the history of cinema.
Don't you think the Friends cast would have loved to have all sit down and get and like hang out and chat and like get back together and do it on TV?
No.
Sure, but they'll get paid millions of dollars to do it.
That's not even close to the same situation.
This is a highly produced TV show. They had a small part, but it was in the script, I'm sure.
Yes. And every guest appearance is making some kind of money going on that show.
For sure. It's not a free-for-all.
Yeah.
Look at all the celebrities they have on the show. They think that Lil Dicky's just getting everyone for free.
This is like, I would compare it, because I was just going to talk about when Bieber was on last season, but like, if you're an artist and you have like, you know how people have to pay for a verse or whatever? Like, if you're really good friends, like, Jay-Z isn't going to make Kanye, like, he's not going to pay Kanye for a verse to come on his song. They'll just do a song together. Even though the standard in the industry is like, you would pay someone for a verse.
Now, how do you, like, is that a known thing? Because I feel like Kanye would get paid
no.
for doing a verse.
He gets stuff from being on the song.
He's getting he says that we get, like, nasty, whatever. He just almost jumped out of his fucking chair.
He would get, like, same thing with TV, I'm sure, like, syndication, everything. Like, you get money.
Okay.
But that's different. Like, you're on the show. So that's part of it. That's also another reason why you wouldn't even need to be paid up front.
Sign some kind of contract.
This is so different.
So there's money.
They're so different because that's a song and royalties gets played over and over again. This is a cameo on a TV show.
It's on Hulu. It's being streamed. It's on FX. It's going to be played over.
And also, like, every single one of... You could argue that Lil Dicky knows all these people that are on his show, but, like, I'm sure there are some out there that Lil Dicky's like, wow, fucking Meek Mill would be awesome in this role.
Yes.
And it's like he could reach out and ask him, but there's a system.
Oh,
like
that's a perfect example of like he doesn't know Meek Mill.
Gonna get,
but
like Meek Mill's gonna
him and Benny Blanco.
They're gonna offer him money to go on Dave. Like they're gonna be like, we're gonna pay you to make an appearance on Dave. Lil Dicky is like really good. Lil Dicky and Benny Blanco. Do you think I'm sure Benny Blanco is getting paid because he's like on the show more than once. But like, they're both really good friends with Justin Bieber. You don't think that like, oh, Haley, you want to come? Oh, like Haley's like, Kendall, you want to just do this? Like, it'd be fun. Like,
they're not allowed to just do that. Of course they would love to do it, but their agents got to step in.
That's
doesn't
the question.
Mean
None of us
no
know.
Money involved.
I would love if anyone listening like knew something, like details about how this would go down. Like, I'm sure people are going to be on your side.
In the entertainment industry, there are no favors. Like,
there are favors,
but people get paid for like you can help out your friend and do stuff, but like you're gonna get some money
when you're
for
Kendall
it.
Jenner level, you will always be compensated. I feel like
I think Kendall
her
Jenner
agents
is like
fight for her to get paid for everything she does.
Yeah, but like I also think Kendall Jenner is like cool, and she's like, oh no, like I don't need to be paid like.
Why do you think they have so much fucking money, Noah? You think any of the Kardashian Jenners are like, no, you don't have to pay me. Don't worry about it. That's why they're some of the richest people in the entire fucking world, because they get paid for everything.
We're out here turning down paydays now.
They get paid for... The Kardashians will never... They will never turn down a payday. Never.
If they charged an insane amount, I'm sure that the budget
I'm gonna pass away.
They would be like...
pass away.
Like, sorry, this isn't our budget. Like, we're not going to pay this amount to Kendall Jenner to come on the show for 5 seconds.
I'm sure she lowers her budget to a certain extent.
She could say, okay, great, I'm very excited to come on. I'll do it for a lower value.
Oh, I'll do it pro bono.
No. She's doing jack shit for pro bono.
Oh my! I can't believe we just got back into this argument.
Well,
Literally, like it.
I really didn't want to bring it up. I'm actually pissed now even more that Noah brought it up on the show.
I had to.
We're moving past.
I know.
My indigestion's kicking in.
Seriously, everybody's heart rate listening is going to be so
Either
high.
way,
They're gonna be
when
like,
I
this is not a
originally-
fun conversation.
I never wanted to
honestly,
fight
though,
about
I will
this.
say when I watch podcasts and YouTube videos, I love when the hosts argue. I actually do. Straight up, it makes it more entertaining. So people may not be on that side, but to me, it adds a little flair. It adds a little pizzazz to the show. You got to have differing opinions.
Yeah, it's like I don't have to agree with you, even though you might be.
I'm glad we had
and
this
it's just
debate.
it's a totally different show also because Dave is so built off of celebrity cameos. Like he can't get away with just not paying all of those people.
That's what I said before. There's so many
There's
people
too
on the
many.
show.
Like if Dave had no celebrity cameos and just like one episode out of all seasons had Kendall Jenner pop
But
up,
is it a coincidence?
maybe.
Is
But
it a
it's
coincidence that
every
most of
fucking
the
episode there's a celebrity
most
cameo?
of the cameos are people he's already friends with in real life.
because
Because
that's the point
they're
of the
connections.
show.
He's
Yeah.
very well connected, but the show would make no money. I can't. I'm not going
Yeah,
down
yeah,
this
yeah.
this path again. Let's get into the
Yep.
topics. Let's get into the topics.
Holy shit.
I can't. I am going to snap. I'm going to lose it very fast. Let's get into the show. We got Chrissy Teigen, Joy. Yes, love talking
Yeah.
about Chrissy Teigen. Oh man, we also have Travis Scott and Kylie. It seems like they are back together. And Erika Jayne, her lawyers dropped her, and she's staying in an LA rental, not at Lil Dicky's house,
Nope.
because she would be
And let me tell you something. If Lil Dicky called her to make an appearance, she's asking for money.
100%. No. Oh, you want to offer me money? No,
No.
keep it. Keep your money. Keep your change.
Yeah.
And we have trivia, Beat Ria and Fran, of course. So let's get into it. Starting off with Chrissy Teigen. It is ball time. It's ball time, everybody.
time.
It's time to talk about shaving your balls and make sure they're smooth and make sure they're balling. Yep. Here we go. Going to manscaped.com. Terrible song by me, but we are talking about shaving our balls. I don't have balls. I keep saying shaving our balls. I don't got balls, but maybe you do, and maybe somebody in your life has balls, and you want them to be groomed because we don't
balls.
we don't. I just said balls so many times.
So
My
many
mouth.
times.
I feel like I got balls in my mouth. I've said balls so many times. Anyways, we like. I love when I say something sometimes, and the reaction from both of you at the same time. I wish I had a camera. You guys you both go.
And you just make us blush.
and you put your head right into your hand.
You make both of us blush.
It's a power that I have. Anyways, clean yourselves up, guys.
Yep.
Clean yourselves up. If you got balls and you're listening to this podcast, you want to keep it clean. We're not saying you need to be perfectly shaven down there. Nobody's saying that. We just want you to keep it clean. And ladies, if you're listening and you have a man in your life and you're like, you know what, he's really not grooming himself well, I've got a gift for you, okay? You can go to manscaped.com and you can use code CHICKS and you will get 20% off. It's time to stop, drop, and order this brand new shaving kit that they just launched. It has the Ultra Smooth package, a specialized groin shaving kit to help your man buff, protect, and smooth those sensitive areas. And you guys know I talked about this. My mother bought my father the Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped, or maybe it wasn't the Lawnmower 4.0, whatever was last year's Manscaped item that they came out with. My mom bought that for my dad, which was very nice of her. I don't really want to know what's going on in their lives, you know what I mean? But very, very nice of my mom to do that. And so you could do the same for the man in your life, or if you're a man and you're listening and you want to clean it up, like we said, keep it even, keep it nice, keep it clean. Go to Manscaped. I can't speak. Go to manscaped.com and you will get 20% off with free shipping if you use the code CHICKS. Once again, 20% off manscaped.com. Use code CHICKS and keep those balls clean. So Chrissy Teigen obviously made another appearance back on social media. She put out this whole long note, this message, very long, basically reflecting on what happened a month ago, the past tweets. She was a troll, very, very mean, brutal stuff from Chrissy Teigen, I have to be completely honest. And everyone was basically like, get off the internet, Chrissy. You always find yourself in trouble on here. It's probably not best for you to be on the internet. Get off the internet.
Doesn't matter. She's staying on.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that Chrissy Teigen
posted about Luna's pre-K graduation.
I feel like she would be I'm not living in her life. I just feel like maybe she'd be happier if she wasn't on social media.
You're right, but like now she's putting out these statements and talking about herself being a troll that I almost feel like she is now just like reverse trolling everyone else. Like if you read the caption that she posted for Luna's graduation, it's this whole long thing, and at the end it was like, by the way, like, I love you guys all so much. I know you don't love me, but just spreading love and positivity and love you. You know, like it was like almost, it felt like a reverse troll.
See, that's the whole spiel I'm tired of, because I felt like I got that throughout the entire message that she wrote was like, you don't have to forgive me. I know everybody hates me. And it's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
You want us to feel bad. It's like.
Yeah. This whole thing took a wild turn though, because after Chrissy posted this, Michael Costello, fashion designer, posted on his stories whole long statement once again about Chrissy Teigen bullying him and the suicidal thoughts that he had after this. And it stemmed from a comment that was meant to appear to be Michael Costello on Instagram saying a slur, and he claims that it was photoshopped and fake and it wasn't him, but that Chrissy and her stylist Monica Rose saw it and really like went in on him. He posted screenshots of their messages, I guess, back and forth, of Chrissy like not backing down, talking to him about how, you know, how terrible he is, and just turned into this whole thing where everyone was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry you had to go through this. Just really more about Chrissy Teigen going and hating on this person and kind of making it seem like she was going to ruin his career. And then Monica Rose, they were just never going to make sure he never works again and not have celebrities work with him and all these things, trying to blacklist him from things. So then everybody freaks out and they're like, oh my God, Michael, so sorry that happened to you, this whole thing. Part 3, Leona Lewis. All people, you know, never talked about before on this show, but here's the background here. Yes, amazing song. Leona Lewis goes on her Instagram to talk about how Michael Costello bullied her. We're in a bully off.
Everybody's in a bully off. Here's the thing. These people are in a bully off, but everybody on the internet in the world is in a bully off, because as soon as you point out that somebody did something wrong to you, the next person in line is going to point out what you did wrong to somebody. That's why you're better off just keeping your mouth shut, because then nobody's going to come after you, right? Like, I think what Chrissy Teigen has done wrong on social media for all these years now, basically it's all catching up to her, is Chrissy Teigen has just always been like strongly voicing her opinion about other people when they do something wrong, and making it seem like she is holier than thou and that she has never done anything wrong.
Right.
And so that's where the problem comes in, is when you are always going after people for doing stuff wrong, you gotta remember that you too have probably done stuff wrong. And I feel like what now I get from Chrissy Teigen, and then everybody loves digging people's past, and I think that, like, yes, I think Chrissy Teigen can change from what she was writing to somebody 10 years ago. Like, we talk about that all the time. Claiming that somebody is the same person that they were 10 years ago all the time gets very annoying, because people change constantly. People change day to day. People change. What I thought last week could be different this week. Like, we can't say that Chrissy Teigen's the same exact human that was sending these terrible messages, just like everybody else out there who has maybe said something or whatever. But her past, it just seems like a lot of insecurities, which she mentioned, and I don't think that it's something that's necessarily changing in her life like anytime soon. Like, I think it's still very clear and apparent what she struggles with, and she wants to be well liked, and she wants everyone to like her, and she wants to be popular, and that's how it was in the day back in the day when she was tweeting these things. And
and it's also interesting that all these people just, there's no communication before going full-blown exposing someone on social media. Like, there's no, you know, Michael Costello says this about Chrissy Teigen. I'm sure he didn't reach out to Chrissy Teigen before he did it. Leona Lewis posts this about Michael Costello. He's like, oh, I wish, you know, you told me this beforehand. We could have had a conversation about it. Now we all see it. We all read it. She wrote on her story, Leona did, about how, don't condone any kind of bullying. I'm sorry for what Michael Costello went through with the Chrissy Teigen stuff, but I'd be remiss if I didn't share my own story here. In 2014, she was asked to take part in a fashion show to raise money for charity. He was the assigned designer. She flew to New York to try on the dress, the fitting. She was made to feel very uncomfortable and awkward. The dress was a sample size, and his team clearly did not want to alter it to fit her. And she wrote, "This came as a total surprise because weeks prior I was told that they would make the dress work for me. At the next fitting, the night before the show, with no explanation at all, Michael refused to turn up. He no longer wanted to dress me, and he abandoned his commitments to me in the show, which made me well aware that I wasn't the body type required." She was very embarrassed, very hurt, and then, continue to say, like, I'm not discounting Michael's experience. It's an awful thing to go through, but I just now gotta share my experience because we're getting into this like pot calling the kettle black show off.
It's a bully cycle.
It's just like, if you've ever said anything bad to someone, now, like, here's the time everybody's like, ooh, you got a story about Michael Costello? Leona Lewis tells this. Michael Costello posts on his story like an open letter to Leona because nobody can talk behind closed doors anymore. Nobody cares to talk. Like, he wrote this whole long thing and said, "I reached out to you directly in an Instagram DM after seeing your stories, but have yet to hear from you. Given that you have publicly shared your experience with me on Instagram without coming to me first privately, I have no choice but to respond to you here, as I tried reaching out to you privately without much luck." So it's like, maybe he did reach out to Chrissy Teigen. I'm not sure. But like, he also did that. He just did that to Chrissy Teigen.
Right. It's a very confusing thing because it almost seems like
it's terrible behavior.
It really, from everybody. It's like, let's clean it up. Let's clean it up, everybody, because why does everything have to be, let's go on social media immediately and make people out to be like the worst people ever?
Yeah.
Because then it's the trend, which, by the way, like, I don't agree with anything that Chrissy Teigen is doing.
Yeah,
I don't
also
want that
stop
to be, like,
sending messages to people you don't know telling them to die. Like,
right.
What is wrong with
terrible.
her?
Like, I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
We talked about that before.
Yes.
It's just very fucking shitty. And I think that Chrissy Teigen, I'm not saying like cancel Chrissy Teigen and kick her off the internet. We need to fucking destroy her life and send her mean messages. Don't do that. I'm saying for Chrissy Teigen's sake, she should probably take a break from the internet. But I think it's like, you can't be hurt by somebody if you hurt somebody else. That seems to be like the notion that everyone's going with. Like, somebody bullied you. Well, you were fucking mean to me.
Well, guess what? You were mean to me. So
yeah, and it's like I'm sure
you can say I don't want to discount it, but by putting it out there, you're discounting it.
Right. And I understand, like, if you want if you want the world to know when somebody's a really shitty person and you quote unquote expose them when they're really shitty, right? And what he did is a shitty thing to do, of course. Judging somebody based on their size and not altering it is a very shitty thing to do. But it's like, what does really, like, if she were to reach out to him behind closed doors and have a one-on-one conversation with him and he genuinely apologized, would that be enough for her? And same for him with Chrissy Teigen. Would that be enough for him? Or do you have to go onto social media so that everyone can destroy that person? Like, it's a very confusing, toxic thing that we're just,
it was wild to see the,
it's already been old, but it's really old now.
Yeah.
It's super old. Everyone's calling each other out constantly. It's like, and there's going to be nobody left at the end of this.
I know. And I hope that, like, when you have a terrible story like they have, it's absolutely their prerogative to share it and if that's a way for them to cope and to get out there and talk about what they want to put out there. But when it comes at a time where it's just like one after another, like, ooh, Chrissy Teigen's in trouble. Now I'm going to tell my Chrissy Teigen story. Ooh, Michael Costello is involved now. Now I'm going to tell my Michael Costello story. Leona Lewis, like, maybe somebody has a story about Leona Lewis.
Somebody definitely has a story. I'll tell you.
Unbelievable.
Somebody definitely has a story about Leona Lewis because somebody has a story about everybody because nobody is perfect. Everybody in their life has been mean. Everybody has done a shitty thing. It's like it's really hard to comprehend when you go on the internet and people act like the most perfect human beings on earth and act like they are like they're just gold. You can't touch them. They've never done a single thing wrong. That's not humanly possible.
Yeah.
It's just not possible. Players fuck up. My bad. You know?
Yeah.
Like it happens.
I know. And it's
doesn't excuse the behavior, but it happens. People can be mean. People do shitty things.
People can be mean. Absolutely. The level that some of these people have gone to are so extreme. Like, it's
like Chrissy Teigen. Extreme. She deserved to be. That is something she deserved to be called out for.
Just like unbelievable. That and I don't.
And she deserved to be called out because, and I guess it's where we are now. It's like being hypocritical because we're talking about the cycle, but because Chrissy Teigen is always calling people out.
Yeah.
That's why somebody's going to call her out because somebody sitting back watching her call people out all the time is going to get tired being like, oh, this person who told me to kill myself is just
and sometimes
going
it feels
after everybody.
Like people hop on the bandwagon a little bit to be like, ooh, like this is I'm going to share because
I guess it is like a case by case scenario, but
there was another person too who came out and talked about their relationship with Michael Costello and it not being good, being very toxic as well. I believe it was a makeup artist. Mm-hmm. And so it's like it's just interesting that you think there might be something else going on, but at least in this case, the Leona Lewis Michael Costello part of it, like Leona Lewis did accept his apology and, you know, wished him healing and that's where they're at now. But it just really like blew up into this whole thing where now if anybody had a story about, just Jordan Liberty, he is a makeup artist and he claims that Michael Costello sexually harassed him while he was going through chemotherapy. He claims that Costello sent him a direct message on Instagram in 2017 praising his work. And then they eventually said that he asked him to shoot an upcoming collection. At the time he was undergoing treatment for cancer. He agreed to meet with Costello the next day. He clarified that the time they set 9 a.m. at some Aussie bowl place would have to be firm because it was really hard for him to get around. But Liberty says that as soon as they scheduled the meeting, Costello sent him a collage of dick pics.
Oh,
I immediately felt like if I don't respond favorably to this, it's not going to go well, Liberty explained. He said he wrote that he felt flattered but wanted to keep things professional. The next day, though, Liberty says Costello continued to push back the meeting time, and when he called the designer to figure out what was going on, Costello allegedly chewed him out over the phone. And Maxie James got involved. Instagram Live, the Jasmine brand, James says that while she could not defend Teigen's past actions, she could provide some context for this one. She and Costello had an encounter about 7 years ago. According to her, it started online after Costello purchased a design from her website and allegedly resold it for 5 times the price as if it were his own. James said she tried to get in touch with him personally, but when he never responded, she posted a photo of the receipt and his picture of the dress to Instagram. After the post went viral, James said Costello called her the N-word in the comments. That's where it came from. Chrissy Teigen had said that Michael Costello had commented this about Maxie James using the slur. Costello denied using the slur, says that the comment was the work of a Photoshop-savvy intern, and his co-designer explained at the time that she had purchased the dress because it resembled one Costello had already produced, but James maintains that he repeated the slur again when the pair ran into each other in a fabric store about a year later. And according to James, the pair got into a physical altercation and the police showed up. A witness backed up James' account in a video. So,
yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem like a great guy. But now I feel hypocritical because I'm like, we're calling everybody out. Why are we calling everybody out all the time? But then, like, you hear that and you're like, okay, well, he deserves to be called out for that, right?
It's like
sexual harassment is a problem.
I know, absolutely. It's just like, but the high horse thing stands. Like, where does this guy get off talking about Chrissy Teigen? It's like Chrissy Teigen never should have sent those.
Yes.
Now Mike Costello says, "Oh my God, I went through all those traumatic things." Yes, and that is terrible. here comes all these other people with their
that
stories.
you wronged. It's the same thing. Him and Chrissy Teigen are in the same boat,
Right.
Where it's like Chrissy Teigen said horrible things, but is calling people out. So then people are like, okay, you said horrible things, and now he's like, oh, Chrissy Teigen bullied me, and then people are like, oh, well, but you did this to me. So it's just a train. It just keeps going. And it's going. It's going, and it's never gonna end. This is just the way that the world works now. Is that whatever? But it's kind of like I was gonna mention before, like Scooter Braun, for example, right? Taylor Swift fucking hates Scooter Braun.
Yeah.
If you're in that world, you hate Scooter Braun. But then you listen to Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, and they praise Scooter Braun. So you're like, well, all these different opinions. People treat people differently.
Yeah. I'll just end it with saying Michael Costello has posted on Instagram saying that.
Can I say I also didn't give a fuck about Michael Costello? Like even the slightest bit.
I mean, I didn't even know who he was until this happened. I've seen his designs.
I
but
understand
never,
why we're talking about him, but I also don't give a fuck about Michael Costello.
No, it's just there. And so this is the last thing he wrote. Put out a statement. And part of it says, my whole purpose of speaking my truth was that I wanted to set myself free from being bullied and blacklisted by the powers that control Hollywood and high fashion. I knew that by setting myself free and telling the truth, I am making myself even more of a target of smear campaigns. I thank you for wanting to join me in my fight, but I am truly at peace by speaking up. I have spoken my truth and I'm going to leave it as is.
Everybody go speak your truths and get off the internet.
But yeah, it's just a wild chain of events there of people speaking out and connections, and even here we are talking about Michael Costello in the first place.
Leona Lewis better watch out because somebody's got a story coming up next about her. I think that we can confirm now that Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner are back together. Travis Scott referred to her as wifey. They posted pictures together. They were seen out together with Stormi, and it's all very cute. And it's all the same thing that we've seen many times before.
Yeah, we're just in that circle again. The pictures were great. We haven't seen Kylie post actually with Travis in a while, like a full-blown grid post.
I loved it.
So, I mean, beautiful photo. Stormi is a star. She's really such a star. But they were in New York for a quick trip, like Kylie wrote in her caption, 24 hours. And he accepted an award at like the Parsons benefit and got up on stage and said, in his speech said, Stormi, I love you. Wifey, I love you. So there's one little family of three.
Love it. Until 3 months from now when they break up again.
Well, who knows? This could also be like a good week.
Yeah.
Right? Like
next
we
week's
just
a bad week.
Yeah, you never know.
They always seem civil, like even when they're not
Absolutely.
together.
But that's why there's always discussion of maybe some kind of arrangement.
Or maybe another maybe Kylie wants another baby. Maybe that's why they're hanging around again.
That's very true.
That would be kind of quick, I feel like.
No. Stormi.
How old is Stormi?
2. Over 2.
Oh. Still, I feel like she's so young. It's just
when people have kids,
I know,
they pop them out.
And also, like, I think Kylie has said, she's like loved having Stormi. I don't know if it's necessarily right away, but I just feel like they're all in the mindset of wanting their kids to have a lot of siblings because they had a lot of siblings.
Right. And siblings with the same dad.
That would be weird if like Kendall has a kid in like 10 years and then Stormi is like, then you get the same thing of like Courtney and them being older than Kendall and Kylie.
Yeah.
That would be the same situation.
Like
Next
Kendall's kids could be like born when Mason's in his 20s.
He probably will be.
Yeah.
That's wild. But the family's just going to continue forever.
Yep, that is just how families also just continue.
I mean, some don't.
Yeah, but
your kids, they'll be like the Kardashians to them. Like your kids will be like, those will be their Kardashians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Wow, that's crazy to think about, Noah. That's a good point. Like when our kids grow up, if we have them, they're gonna be like, oh, like I'm.
Oh, did you see what Stormi was doing?
Yeah, keeping up with the Jenners tonight. Keeping up with the Disick.
I wonder what they'll all do because there are so many of them that I feel like not all of them will end up in the spotlight.
Some get cut off, like Rob,
Yeah, like I'm saying, like I think some might choose to live a private life. I'm sure some won't, but some will.
And also,
statistically, there's far too many of them.
Their last names won't like Stormi Webster, like.
Yeah,
like it won't be
fucking powerful name though. Stormi Webster.
Webster is definitely powerful.
It is.
So is Stormi.
I mean, they're all. I mean. They're all none of them have the Kardashian name. Obviously.
Disick,
true.
Webster.
Yeah.
Northwest also.
Booker, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy. Good for them. That's all we really have to say about
Yeah,
that.
it just seems like they had a very happy little family night. It's just there's always so much speculation about them that it's when you see pictures of them and they're doing stuff together, it's just like, oh, that's nice.
Good for them. I want to high five them.
It's like, that's cute.
Fran, question for you.
Yep.
How fucking cool do I look right now? Tell me how cool
So
I look.
sick.
I feel so fucking sick right now. I honestly can't even believe I'm living in my own body when I'm wearing these
I'm
Nectar
actually
sunglasses.
shocked we've never recorded an episode just both of us in sunglasses the entire time.
Now that I just put these on, I can't believe I haven't been wearing them the whole episode. I wish I did. I might wear them for trivia the whole time because your girl needs the sunglasses. She does. And thanks to Nectar, I have them. I love my Nectar sunglasses. These are the Luray, which I love. It's the malt tortoise shade. They're looking cute. If you see on YouTube, you could see me. And if you're listening on where you listen to podcasts and you're not looking at us, just know that I look pretty fucking cool. Take my word for it because I do. These Nectar sunglasses are great, and Nectar has been around for 9 years. If you want a little background on the company, they're headquartered in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's all about that East Coast lifestyle, which you know
we are about.
Fran and I are about, and they're affordable sunglasses starting at $50. And after 9 years in the game, Nectar is introducing their first ever premium line of glasses starting at $85. So you get the premium look along with the highest quality frames available out there, and that's what we want. We want high quality but affordable, and Nectar gives that. So Nectar is offering our listeners right now free shipping and a lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty. You heard that?
Oh, they definitely did.
You heard?
What the fuck was that? You have never done that before, ever in your life. Guys, go to nectarsunglasses.com.
Go to nectarsunglasses.com.
You'll get 25% off.
What Fran said. You heard?
Holy moly. nectarsunglasses.com/CITO for 25% off.
nectarsunglasses.com/CITO for 25% off. Free shipping. Lifetime warranty. Say it.
You heard? Just a little follow-up to the Erika Jayne discussion we had recently. You know, The Housewife and The Hustler was released. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's watching. I highly recommend. It is a wild ride. Literally opens with Danielle's stomp, which is just insanity. It's very interesting, very entertaining. But here we are. Erika Jayne did not look good throughout pretty much all of it. You ended up thinking like she knew what was going on or was involved in some way, and it's never a good sign when the day after the documentary comes out, she's dropped by her lawyers.
she's dropped by her lawyers, and then the next headline was Erika Jayne staying in LA rental.
Yeah, it's not looking. It's tough out there for Erika Jayne.
That headline must have sent shivers down the housewife spine. Mm-hmm. Erika Jayne staying in LA rental. She can't even buy. Can't even afford.
The
house.
Nope.
Oh my God, it's tough out there for Erika Jayne. LA rental, baby.
Yep. Dinsmore and Scholl LLP filed paperwork to withdraw as Jayne's counsel in her estranged husband Tom Girardi's Chapter 7 bankruptcy case. The law firm claimed it notified Erika of its decision no later than Monday, coincidentally the same day the alarming documentary dropped. While it is unclear what exactly went wrong, the lawyer said in their court documents that the, quote, relationship of trust and confidence that is essential to a properly functioning attorney-client relationship has broken down, and in the good faith assessment of counsel, the relationship is irreparable.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The way that she talks with her friends on Beverly Hills makes me think that like that's how she talks with her lawyers. Like her lawyers being like, all right, Erika, you gotta give us the facts here. Mm-hmm. If you want us to help you, you gotta help us. We gotta lay it all out. What did you know? What did you not know? And she's just like, I have nothing to say. You know, like I feel like she's just not sharing enough where they're like, hey, trust and confidence, we've lost it. We don't know which way is up anymore.
Erika Jayne's days on this show are numbered because she's.
I don't think so.
Well, but I think she's playing the "I'm not going to speak much" card because, and then they're going to get sick of that. And she's doing the "I'm not going to speak much, but I have to be on the show." And that's just not going to fly. You can't be on a show and give nothing all the time. It's a problem.
It's probably going to have to change if she keeps wanting to get paid.
Right. I could never be involved in some sort of scheme like this because I have to tell my friends everything. I have such a guilty conscience about not even things that I should be guilty about. I have to let my friends know what's going on.
That is true.
If I was involved with a money fraud scheme, I would tell you as soon as it started. Like, I would be like, look, listen to this shit. Look what I'm doing. It's, I mean, props to her for keeping her mouth shut, but also not props to her because she probably could have ended up maybe in a better position in her life if she didn't get involved in this.
I feel like she's just saying the same thing to everyone, like probably still saying the same thing to her lawyers, like, no one knows the answers but him. That's what she keeps saying on the show. So it's, and you're right, you have to go like a Teresa route, where you get in trouble, but you fucking show everything. Everything.
Teresa was
That's how
letting
you
it all
stay on the show.
fly. And look at her now. She's thriving. Teresa's you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Erika, it's the difference in authenticity between people on the East Coast and people on the West Coast. I hate to bring that up because I know
it's also
people are
always
gonna
been Erika's thing. She's never been a sharer.
Right. And I know people are going to get offended about that if you're from the West Coast, but I think people, and we see it for New Jersey versus Beverly Hills, New Jersey's so open and honest, and they'll just tell you everything about their family, and it's literally think about it, it's family ties they're talking about. They're talking about family drama. That's as deep as somebody can get into your life. Whereas on Beverly Hills,
reality stars go.
Yeah, right. Beverly Hills, they're not saying a peep.
Yeah.
Like, it's just they're real versus fake.
Absolutely. They're much less willing to share their actual real lives on Beverly Hills. They care so much about their image, so much more than some of the other city housewives.
Right. And I think it's just based on where they live. It's a small town, Hollywood. So something gets out like that, you're going to have a hard time.
Yep. So like we said last time, we'll see what happens, but this is just another part. Not having any lawyers, not good.
LA rental.
LA in a LA rental.
Ugh.
We have another game of Beat Ria and Fran presented by Coors Seltzer, our favorite seltzer out there. Summer is here, and you can get the limited edition orange cream pop. You just slap this on the table so hard, but here it is.
I'm gonna
look at
slam
that
one
can.
right now.
It's you got that creamsicle pop on the can. Everybody loves those in the summer. Those warm days, you're sitting on the beach, you're having an ice pop. Well, the orange cream pop hard seltzer is a nostalgic blend of orange and vanilla with a touch of sweetness to taste like orange cream soda. So delicious. Every 12-pack purchase refreshes the rivers with 500 gallons of water. So pretty awesome. You are saving the rivers and drinking at the same time. I'm taking the orange cream pop with me to the beach this weekend. Gonna take a case, gonna pass them out. Everybody's gonna enjoy them. They're that good. You just crack them open. Especially, it's just a great seltzers are just a great beach drink. I don't think I can drink anything else besides seltzers on the beach anymore. It's just all I can do is specifically Coors Seltzer. They're so good. So try it today. Let us know what you think. Make sure to tag at Coors Light in your post, and you can get Coors Light and Coors Seltzer delivered straight to your door with Drizly or Instacart, or go to CoorsSeltzer.com/chicks to see where you can purchase Rocky Mountain Refreshment, now in a hard seltzer, which is brewed in Fort Worth, Texas. So guys, always remember, Celebrate Responsibly is coming from the Coors Brewing Company in Fort Worth, Texas. For every 12-pack sold through December 31st, 2021, Coors will purchase services from Change the Coors to restore 500 gallons of fresh river water, max 5 billion gallons through 2021. Details at CoorsSeltzer.com.
You heard? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game 11. We got brand new contestants going by the name of Meg and Logan. What? God damn it.
The energy.
I know. I'm just laughing at the. We got new contestants who go by the name Meg and Logan.
I know, you said name singular.
Like it's like they're fake names.
They go by the names Meg and Logan, and they are here from Boston, Massachusetts, and they are ready to take on the dominant duo of Ria and Fran. Ladies, welcome to the show. What can we know about your pop culture expertise?
I would say we're two extremely nosy people. We're big Dumois users. And I feel like we know a lot of just like useless random information, like Bravo, E.
I'm on Twitter constantly.
We're nosy too. We got to bring back.
Welcome to the club.
Nosy by nature was a good. We got to bring that back.
We are very nosy.
Yeah,
we are. Well, welcome, guys. That's perfect. That's the exact competition that we need in our lives, and we're ready to go. I think we're ready for a good game here, a good match, and I think you two might give it to us.
Yeah, we're ready.
I told them to bring their A game.
Good. Online, so.
And just to clarify for those listening, we know we said we were going to do trivia on Monday, but it is Friday, and we're getting through some scheduling issues. We're trying to rework things. The Bachelorette has kind of messed up where we're placing some segments, so we're working on it. But for right now, we're still sticking with trivia on Friday.
You're on the LIRR, and a dog walks across the track, and they have to stop the train.
What's happening right now?
I'm saying I'm giving an analogy of what's happening with our scheduling.
She's on another planet right
Is
now.
the train is going?
Is the dog the Bachelorette?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Chicks in the Office
Where
is
did that
the
even
train.
come from?
Chicks in the Office is the train. And the Bachelorette's the dog, which is making the train come to a halt.
It has to stop, and then somebody's gonna come
on the
grab
tracks.
on the tracks. It could be anything. Something is in the way, and they have to remove it.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Let's
All
get on
right,
with the show.
we are going to begin, ladies. It is easy format, 15 questions. Whoever has the most points by the end is the winner. If you get the question wrong, the other team has the opportunity to steal the point. And we will begin with Noah giving us a movie, and we will be guessing the Rotten Tomatoes score. We will go back and forth. You guys get one guess, then we get one guess, and everyone gets one guess. So 4 total. We'll go back and forth, and whoever is closest will determine who goes first. Should we switch it up now? Like, should we change
What do you mean?
each week?
Between who goes first?
Yeah.
Probably.
With
I
the
don't
Rotten
know.
Tomatoes guess.
I don't think
Like,
it
we'll
matters
take a
'cause you're
guess,
switching
then they'll
off
take
anyway,
a guess,
but,
then we'll
like-
take a guess. And
No, but that's how we've been doing it.
no, but we
Switching
always
off.
have the other
Oh,
team
I don't
start.
think it really matters.
Okay,
but yeah,
then we'll
you can
continue
go.
to do
If
that.
you're switching off,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
What is the movie?
Also, I would just like to shout out everyone who messaged me how great Role Models is of a movie. Thank you.
It's the fucking Noah, jerk Noah off hour during trivia.
Oh my god. I just want to okay, fine, whatever.
I'm joking.
Okay.
You
okay.
can't take a joke, Noah. Boom! Roasted. It all comes back around. I swear to God, I'm sober right now, by the way. People are going to assume I'm not.
Blew my eardrums.
But we had a whole...
fuck.
It's just because if you're listening to the show, then you know at the beginning of this podcast, we had a whole
Megan
joke.
and Meg and Logan are
Yeah,
confused.
they're confused. But you guys will know when you listen to this episode
Holy
back.
shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shout out Taylor who messaged me with this movie suggestion. Freaky Friday is today's movie.
Oh my god.
The
Lindsay
Lohan?
Lindsay
Okay.
Lohan.
Well, there's multiple Freaky Friday movies. Just,
Yeah, you're right.
good
Okay.
question. Megan, Logan, get a guess first.
I want to go high because I love it, but I feel like
No,
it
it's
doesn't
low,
go.
it's
I'll
low.
go 52 for my first guess.
Okay, so now
Okay. Ria, what's your guess?
I love that movie. 43.
Okay.
You go.
Logan?
I'm gonna go. No, I'm going low.
Yeah, go low.
I'm going low. It's 22.
I was going to go in the 20s too. I'm going to go 27.
you guys are about to be shocked. 88.
Wow.
88, look it up. 88% for Freaky Friday.
I'm floored.
I wish I went with my gut. I was going to say
couldn't believe
73.
that.
I was going to say 73.
Odds, I mean, we should have just been smart about that. Went high
Wait, so who
anyway,
was the
strategically
highest?
speaking.
They won.
Oh, they won. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I saw that.
88?
I didn't think it was real. I had to look it up. I have to look it up again because I just need to make sure.
How much? It must not be reviewed.
88%.
What do you mean? It's a great movie.
No, I know it's a great movie. I just Rotten Tomatoes hates movies like that.
Yeah.
They loved Freaky Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Starting off with a shock.
So
okay,
first
ladies,
question
you
goes to
guys will begin.
Okay. Shout out Emily from Delco.
Woo! Emily from Delco.
Yep. On Grey's Anatomy, the original residents were Meredith, George, Christina, Alex, and Izzy. What order do they leave the show, starting with the first one?
How many seconds do we have?
You have 30.
The first one who left the show was George.
He died first.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Izzy. And then Christina. And then Alex.
And now Meredith's still there.
Yep.
Okay. Confident?
Yep.
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right.
Correct.
So, oh, hell yeah.
Correct. And Ria and Fran, I feel like you haven't been down in weeks.
We haven't even gotten a question yet.
I know, I'm just saying you're down.
Because we haven't gotten a question yet.
But still remains that you're losing.
We could not get the next question. Let's see. Next question.
Yeah.
I'm really rooting for Meg and Logan. Okay. Shout out Bridget for this question. What did Sarah Cameron catch John B sneaking back onto her boat with?
The scuba gear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Snorkel gear, scuba gear. Scuba. Because it was tanks.
Yeah.
Scuba gear. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh, now it's a tie.
I know, I should not say anything.
Pop off, Fran.
See what I have to deal with, everyone?
Oh,
Okay. Shout out Katie from Houston.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, what is going on? over here?
It's Noah.
it's just the goddamn Noah show today. That's
It's-
all I
you
got to
guys
say.
have no-
It's not
if
even.
you-
goddamn
if you
Noah
listen
show.
to
You
this
just mocked me.
episode back,
Okay, we're all tied up at 1. This question is to Logan and Meg. Shout out Katie from Houston. Which of the following celebrities does not have at least 75 million followers on Instagram? A. Drake. B. Shawn Mendes. C. Kevin Hart. D. Billie Eilish.
Okay.
I want to say
Automatically, I know Shawn Mendes and Billie Eilish do.
do.
Yes. So,
Drake probably does.
and Drake probably does.
I think it's safe to say Kevin Hart.
I think it's safe to say Kevin
All
Hart.
right. I'm gonna do Kevin Hart.
Yep.
Final answer. All right. Kevin Hart. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn it.
Shawn Mendes.
You think?
No.
Yeah.
More than Drake? It's got to be Shawn Mendes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Or Drake?
Yeah. Shawn
Drake,
Mendes.
Shawn Mendes.
Billie Eilish.
I mean, Billie Eilish 100% has like 100.
Shawn
yeah.
Mendes.
Are we going Shawn Mendes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Final answer.
Shawn Mendes, final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Shawn Mendes has 60 million.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Drake has like maybe like 160.
Yeah, Drake's got a lot.
Drake has 83.
Oh, okay. So just
Yeah,
a little
Drake,
bit more.
Drake, because his name isn't Drake on Instagram, it's Champagne Poppy. So I always think that might hurt him. But
It's fucking Drake.
no, I know. But if his name was Drake, he'd have more followers.
That's a big deal.
How many people look up his name and like can't find him? Okay, 2-1 Ria and Fran. And this question is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Allison from St. Louis. Who has the most and who has the least airtime on Friends out of the castmates?
I would say that
Wow, I feel like Joey has the least.
sneaky.
I feel like it might be Ross.
No, I think Ross has a lot of airtime.
No, I'm saying it
Oh,
to be the
10,
most.
10
most.
seconds.
I just
And-
feel like
and-
Ross is like involved with everybody.
Do you think maybe? Why do I think it's Chandler? But Chandler's so involved.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
So maybe it is Ross and Joey.
All right,
I think
time's
that's
up.
good. All right, Ross as the most, Joey is the least.
Incorrect.
I think it'd be Rachel the most.
The most. Yeah.
And the least, I think, would be Chandler.
I think Chandler too. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could be Sneaky Monica though.
Could be Sneaky Monica. Huh.
I think you. Did you watch the whole series?
10 seconds.
Okay. I would. Okay. Let's do Rachel and Chandler.
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
say Rachel most, Chandler least.
Also incorrect.
Oh man.
The correct answer is Joey has the most.
Whoa.
And Phoebe has the least.
That
Al, I
makes
forgot.
I
what did we
kind of
not
thought
talk
Phoebe, but I really
I did
Joey
not-
has the most.
Yes.
I guess because Joey is always involved. Like, he's always involved with everybody.
Yeah, but he's just like, I get,
Like if he's just there.
he's always there, but I am eliminated him because he just never had like a relationship
right.
plot line.
Or like a full story.
where like,
Yeah.
you know, like Ross and Rachel, Monica Chandler were such a huge, wow, interesting. That's interesting.
Yes, but with the relationships, they weren't alone a lot of the times.
Yeah,
Even when
that's-
they
yeah.
were in relationships.
All right. Still 2-1 Rhea and Fran. And this question is to Meg and Logan.
All right, we got this. Yeah.
Shout out Caitlin from Atlanta. What is the name of the Stevens' extremely annoying neighbor in Even Stevens?
Oh my God.
It's
Oh, Beans.
yeah, beans.
Final answer.
Correct. Beans. Bernard Beans. Orangutan or something.
Or something.
Tied at 2 now. All right. This question's to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Brett and Abby from St. Louis.
Double submission.
Name 3 celebrity Tom H's.
Tom Hanks
Okay.
Tom Hiddleston.
and Tom...
Holland.
Correct. I should have made it more.
I mean, how many more are? I feel like those are
this,
it.
this girl gave me
That was
Tom
amazing.
Holland, Tom Hiddleston, Tom Hanks, Tom Hardy, Tom
Oh,
Hollander.
Tom Hardy.
Tom
Tom
Hardy.
who was the last one?
Tom Hollander?
I would never
I don't even know who
guess.
that is, but-
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a person, is it?
It's
It's just like Tom Holland with an ER at the end.
Is it like
It's his evil twin.
Yeah. All right. Rhea and Fran are up 3-2. This question's to Megan Logan. Shout out Nikki M from Northern Kentucky. What is Turtle's real name in Entourage?
Do you watch Entourage? Rhea, you're gonna take this one from us.
I feel like Rhea doesn't know.
What the fuck is his real name? I'm
do you
laughing.
mean?
No,
Oh,
I
you do?
no,
Oh, you
I'm
do?
sure you do, Rhea.
I
I'm
was
just
looking at
laughing.
your
I'm
face.
just
I was-
It's
laughing.
Sal.
Oh, wait. What?
It's not our question.
I would
What
have known.
did you
You
just
guys,
do?
did you guys not know?
She said, we don't know. Rhea's going to know it. So I just said it. So
No,
I thought
know,
I was...
but
Okay,
Your
okay.
time wasn't up.
I'm sorry. I thought I was just mid
But
stealing
I think
the
it's safe to
question.
say that they wouldn't have gotten it.
No. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
we'll give it to you.
Should we
Yeah.
not count that?
I think,
No, I mean, you
think
knew
we
it,
do.
so, yeah.
You-
Yeah.
Well, I
you
thought
knew
they
it.
were giving me the pass to say it because they were like, Rhea knows it.
Yeah.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
Yeah. No, it's
I agree.
Watch that.
all right. 4-2 Rhea and Fran, and now this question is to Rhea and Fran.
And also knows, like, I feel like Rhea doesn't know.
Well,
it.
I was looking at your
It
face,
just
and
came
you.
out.
I thought I can't read you anymore with the sunglasses.
My bad.
All right.
Oh,
This one is to Rhea and Fran, who are up 4-2. Shout out Brooke from Newport Beach, California.
Yeah.
What song did Taylor Swift co-write for Miley Cyrus in the Hannah Montana movie? A. You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. B. Butterfly Fly Away. C. Dream. D. Let's Get Crazy.
Can you read those again?
A. You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. B. Butterfly Fly Away. C. Dream. D. Let's Get Crazy. 15 seconds.
I kind of want to say D or C. I don't think it's Butterfly.
I don't
Fly
think,
Away.
because I think we would know if it was
Butterfly
Butterfly
Fly Away.
Fly
I think
Away.
is
5
her
seconds.
and Billy Ray.
yeah. But was Taylor involved? I don't know.
And what about You Always Find Your Way Back Home? Let's do
Time's up.
D. I think
D.
D.
Final answer?
Let's Get Crazy. Final answer.
Incorrect.
I go C, Dream, because I think, like you said, Butterfly Fly Away, and then the first one. What was the first one?
You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home.
Always fun. I have no idea.
I want to say Dream. I think Dream. I think C.
Final answer C.
Yeah.
Incorrect. It's
Oh.
A. You always find your way back home.
Aw, man.
All those are kids.
Damn.
All
How
right.
that song's gonna be stuck in my head. With you always find your way back.
Yeah.
they
When
do
they,
the
yeah.
And they're on the thing, and it's
Yeah.
a heavy. Yep.
All right. Still 4-2, Rhea and Fran. This question is to Meg and Logan.
All right.
Shout out Emily from North Kingstown, Rhode Island. What actor or actress do all these movies have in common? Blades of Glory, Mean Girls, Inside Out.
Blades of Glory, Mean Girls, and Inside Out. Mean Girls and Inside Out?
I know, I'm trying to like...
I
I'm
think
only...
it's
Tina Fey in Blades of Glory? I think
Oh,
she is.
yeah.
You think it's Tina Fey?
Yeah.
Okay, Tina Fey.
Final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect.
What? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
It's got to be Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Amy Poehler is the Inside Out, not Tina Fey. Amy Poehler, final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
We were close with Tina Fey.
You're very
Yeah,
close.
very close. Very close. If that would have been, I think I would have said Tina Fey. If you guys did say
Definitely
Tina
would have said Tina Fey.
All right. 5-2 Ria and Fran.
They need to get it together.
I know,
Over here.
boys.
And this question is to Ria and Fran, who now finally get the movie question.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
Tell me what movie this is from.
I put the diamond in the coat. And I put the coat on her!
Titanic.
Okay.
Titanic, final answer.
Correct.
I'm glad you knew that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh man,
thought that was a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one, but that
That's what's his face.
it's the other guy
yeah,
when
the-
he puts the
evil guy.
the necklace
Yeah, the
in
evil guy.
Kate Winslet's
Yes.
jacket, and then
After he
yeah.
tried to shoot
Yeah.
Leo.
Yep.
Okay, pulling away. 6-2. Ria and Fran. This one is to Meg and Logan. Shout out Hannah from Austin. Luggage guy Trent made his bachelor debut during Pilot Pete's season. What was the name of the girl whose luggage he carried out of the room?
They obviously know this.
I don't know if they do.
I think I do.
I want to say Victoria, but she went to
Was it-
Fantasy Suite. So
Yeah.
it was whoever was before her, Kelsey. Who was
Oh,
in
could've
between-
been-
who
it
was
could've
in
been
between
Kelsey.
her- Because it was Victoria,
15
Maddie,
Yeah, Fantasy Suites. No.
and
But you think it was right before
Hannah
Fantasy
Ann.
Suites?
It was. I'm pretty sure it was right before.
5
So
seconds.
It was probably.
Victoria's
It was either
actor.
Kelsey or McKenna.
No,
Time's
McKenna was
up.
late. Who was the fourth? Okay,
I think.
I want to say Kelsey,
Kelsey.
because
Kelsey,
Kelly was
yeah.
on the couch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Kelsey.
Incorrect.
Natasha. Yeah, Natasha, final answer.
Correct.
Oh, I wasn't thinking.
So I remember Natasha was pissed at
Yeah, she
Trent.
tweeted about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. That's how I rememred. I was like, wait, there was an
Yes.
interaction.
So she like
afterwards.
responded to the Instagram story.
Yeah.
7-2 Ria and Fran.
I talked such a big game, and
Guys, there's still time. There's,
There's still time. All right. I don't know if I said shout out, but that was Hannah from Austin.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
What do you got? A crush on her?
Double shout out, Hannah from Austin.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, shout out Jody from.
Why don't you marry her?
You like her so much, why don't you marry her? Okay, all right. We're having fun.
Yeah, you guys are. Okay. Shout out Jody from Alberta, Canada. In the this one is to Ria and Fran. Shout out. I'm losing my mind here. All right. In the movie Big Daddy.
Choked. Go.
In the movie Big Daddy, Julian, played by Colin Dylan Sprouse, wanted to be called by what name?
Oh shit.
Why can I hear Adam Sandler saying it?
I know, me
What was
too.
it like? Didn't it rhyme with Julian?
I don't know.
15 seconds.
I don't know. You gotta throw something
Coolian.
out there.
5 seconds.
Is that your guess? Is that our guess?
I mean, I don't have a guess, so
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's our guess.
Incorrect.
That's gonna bother me because
Yeah.
I can hear him, Julian.
Oh,
but I don't think he wants to be called.
Obsessed with Scuba Steve.
I recently watched this movie too. He
Call me. I can like hear Little Sprout saying it.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. It was something really stupid. He had the bucket hat. He wore his whole outfits. He picked them out himself.
3 seconds.
I don't think he wanted to be called Scuba Steve. But
Time's up.
guess.
Scuba Steve.
Incorrect. Frankenstein.
He was so cute.
I would have never got
wasn't-
that.
That wasn't coming for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. This question is to Meg and Logan. They are down 7-2.
A lot to a little. All right. Yep.
All right. Shout out Lindsay from Houston. What celebrity does Harry Styles have a matching tattoo with? A. Niall Horan. B. Ed Sheeran. C. James Corden. D. Louis Tomlinson.
I was
Louis
gonna
Tomlinson.
say-
Shut up. Shut up.
I thought Louis Tomlinson.
It's hard to read Luis. When it's with an S, it confuses you.
Louis Tomlinson.
Louis Tomlinson, whatever.
Something about Louis Tomlinson is getting me. I mean, I have nothing
Really?
to lose at
I
this
think
point.
he would like do a joke and do it with James Corden. That'd be funny.
I don't know. I saw something somewhere. I think.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not set on it.
This is so embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna go D just because I thought it before there was choices.
Okay.
Incorrect.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's anyone from One Direction. I think it's got to either be James Corden or Ed Sheeran.
Let's go James Corden.
I feel like maybe they did, like Logan was saying, his little like
A little
haha
bit.
segment on the Late Late Show.
Yeah, let's do James Corden.
And there's
Lock it in.
BFFs. Yeah, well, let's get weird here. James Corden, final answer.
Incorrect.
Oh shit.
It's Ed Sheeran.
I talked myself into that one. Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
That's so.
I'm okay
Interesting.
with taking the loss on that one.
Ed Sheeran. Okay.
Okay, still 7-2, and we have 2 questions left.
Okay.
Oh jeez. Oh, so we can't win.
No. Let's put
But
something right.
you can make it respectable.
Yeah. For a final score, we're playing for points here.
Yeah. Okay. This one is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Lizzie and Ren from College Station, Texas.
Ooh.
What were the 2 names Fogel was deciding between for his fake ID in Superbad?
Muhammad and fuck.
I don't know it.
Come on. Wait, Muhammad and
Do the
I think you're misunderstanding the question.
wait, what?
But
Oh, I am misunderstanding the question. Okay. Can you repeat the question?
it's just what 2 names was he deciding between?
So McLovin.
McLovin and Muhammad.
Yes. I didn't want to give it to you, but like
Oh, no. When you
yeah,
repeated the question back, I would have
Yeah.
gotten. Yes.
It wasn't like another one.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
one he picked.
Like, okay, yeah. So
Right,
I was
there
like,
wasn't
oh, what's
two
the
other
other one?
options.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
like, he
got it.
picked McLovin.
I was like, she definitely knows McLovin, but isn't saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Bahama's the one she thinks of first.
Yeah.
I knew his name was
Yeah, yeah.
McLovin.
All right. Final question. Shout out Kyra from Waterloo, Ontario. This one is to Meg and Logan. Elon Musk has made appearances in a few movies over his time in the spotlight. Which movie has Elon Musk not made a cameo in? A. Men in Black International. B. Why Him? C. Fast and Furious. D. Iron Man 2.
Elon Musk was in any of those movies.
I didn't even know Elon Musk was in one movie.
3 of those movies Elon Musk is in.
Indeed.
Wait, like the back corner? Where? I haven't seen any of them. I have no.
I've seen them, but like I don't even know what Lyman is.
No, Why Him? Why Him?
Oh, why him?
With
Oh,
a question
that's
mark.
fine.
James Franco movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
love
wait.
that
I've
movie.
seen that movie.
Yes.
I don't think.
Oh, I have seen that movie. Why him? It's like the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 10 more seconds.
I feel like you would probably be that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Iron Man too.
But no.
All right, time is up.
Oh. Iron Man.
Iron
2.
Man 2.
Incorrect.
Oh my god, we can't even finish with one right.
He actually has a line in Iron Man 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Why him?
Never seen that.
Men in Black International?
And
Yes.
Fast and Furious.
The first Fast and Furious.
No, Fast and Furious 7.
Oh, you know what?
Seven?
Say that.
There's 7.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Fast and Furious 7.
I think I did say
Oh.
7.
Disney ride.
I think
There's
Fast
a
and Furious.
Yeah. Let's go Fast and Furious. Why not?
Correct.
Let's go.
I could tell you
guess.
the other movies he's been in, or I mean, what he did. Elon Musk played an alien on TV in Men in Black, appeared as himself in Why Him, and also appeared as himself in Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I remember him and Why Him, but
Men in Black
got it right,
definitely
so,
didn't.
yeah.
All right, another W.
Woo! Another one down. Thank you guys. Thank you, Meg and Logan. We very much appreciate you guys playing. It was a good game. It started off tough.
I know. I started
Yeah,
to sweat a
started
little
off-
bit
Yeah.
there at the beginning.
Started out good.
Yeah.
I know.
Great stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for playing. We really appreciate it. And we will be back next week for another game of Beat Ria and Fran.
Fran.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, everybody. You heard?